You know, I've been thinking a lot about pep rallies lately. It's that time of year again when the entire high school gathers in the gym, and I can't help but wonder, who decided that a bunch of teenagers, fueled by questionable snacks and the awkwardness of adolescence, would make a good audience for a pep rally? I mean, really, if you want to see a bunch of kids who look like they'd rather be anywhere else, just walk into a pep rally. First off, let's talk about the noise. The moment you step into that gym, it's like you've walked into a concert for a band that no one wants to see. The cheerleaders are doing their best to whip up enthusiasm, but let's face it, half the kids are just trying to figure out how to avoid eye contact with their crush. I swear, there's an unwritten rule that says if you're wearing a school spirit shirt, you must also be equipped with a side-eye for anyone who dares to look at you. The only thing louder than the cheers is the sound of sneakers squeaking against the polished floor as everyone shuffles around, trying to find a seat that doesn't come with a view of their ex. And then there are the speeches. Oh, the speeches. You know, the ones where the principal gets up and tries to rally the troops like he's leading a battalion into battle. "Let's show our school spirit," he says, and you can practically hear the collective groan from the back row. "Seriously, Mr. Johnson, we're not storming the beaches of Normandy. We're just trying to survive geometry class." But he's undeterred, waving his arms like a conductor trying to orchestrate a symphony of apathy. The student body president steps up next, probably the only person in the room who genuinely believes that this pep rally is the highlight of the school year. She's got that bright smile and a voice that could shatter glass. "We're going to win the championship," she declares, and I can't help but wonder if she's checked the score of the last game. I mean, we're talking about a team that hasn't won since the invention of sliced bread. But hey, who needs facts when you have enthusiasm? And then there are the games. Oh, the games. They always pick the most ridiculous contests, like tug-of-war or a relay race that involves balancing a spoon on your nose. I'm not sure how this is supposed to build school spirit, but it does provide some excellent entertainment. Watching the jocks try to run while balancing a spoon is like watching a nature documentary on a bunch of confused gazelles. You can practically hear the narrator's voice, and here we see the alpha male, unsure of how to navigate this strange terrain. And let's not forget the snacks. There's always a table laden with chips, popcorn, and those tiny cups of fruit that are somehow both a healthy option and a sad reminder of how your parents packed your lunch. You grab a handful of chips, and suddenly you're a part of a social experiment to see how many teenagers can fit into a single corner of the gym without actually interacting with one another. It's like a game of human Tetris, where the goal is to avoid any physical contact while still managing to snag a cupcake. By the end of the pep rally, you leave feeling a mix of confusion and mild amusement. You've cheered for a team you barely care about, listened to speeches that could put a caffeinated squirrel to sleep, and laughed at the awkwardness of it all. As you walk out, you can't help but think, maybe, just maybe, the real spirit of the pep rally isn't about winning games or school pride. It's about surviving the chaos, armed with nothing but a bag of chips and a sense of humor. And honestly, isn't that what high school is all about?